And it's snowing. Hi everyone, this is PhD Natural Me, and I wanted to talk to you today about keto and camping. When I planned this trip, it was 80 degrees and sunny, beautiful, no snow. As we drove here, the temperature dropped, the snow dropped, and it's still beautiful. I'm enjoying it. I want to talk to you about ketogenic lifestyle and camping. My big thing is preparation, constant preparation. You got to be prepared. It helps you to be successful. My 5 things that I like to focus on: eat when you're hungry, stop when you're satisfied, drink when you're thirsty, keep your carbohydrate grams to 20 grams or less, and then divide that 20 grams up into your meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and your snacks. So 5, 5, 5, and 5 grams of carbohydrates in those meals, if you eat that way. Some days I will eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner and no snacks. So what happens to that extra 5 grams of carbohydrates? I don't eat it. Some days I don't eat 20 grams. Some days I may eat no grams, and it's okay. Our bodies do not require us to live off of carbohydrates. Even though we may feel that way, it does not. Make sure that you're planning for your trips. I live full-time in an RV, so my up and go is pretty quick. Pull the sides in and off I go. When you're out and camping around with others, make sure that you protect yourself. Don't allow yourself to get hungry. Before you head out and you're smelling everybody else's good cooking along with yours, make sure that you've had something to eat yourself so that you don't overeat. I'm learning to switch from food satisfaction to dissatisfaction, talking to others and trying to anyway. I focused on food for so long that food and conversation always went together. So sometimes that food and conversation needs to switch to just conversation and bulletproof coffee or tea or whatever it is that you like to drink that's low carb, or just plain coffee. Right now, I need coffee because it's so cold right now. And I forgot my gloves. So for me, I need coffee to stay warm. Warmth for me is satisfaction. So make sure I cover those 5 points for me: the eating, the drinking, the stopping when you're satisfied, 20 grams of carbs or less, and dividing those carbs up. I spoke with someone this week that's interested in the ketogenic lifestyle, and they said, well, I don't like to measure anything. You don't have to measure much, but you do if you want this lifestyle. You want to make sure that you watch your carbohydrate intake. If you don't do that, you may not be as successful as those who do. I measure items that I'm not sure that has any type of carbohydrates, and actually I measure cheeses. I have a cool little scale, and I will put my coffee cup on there. I will scoop out my coconut oil and my butter for my bulletproof coffee, and then I measure out cream that I put in it. That way I know exactly how much is going in. It doesn't take a lot of time to do that. So if measuring is not what you like, that's okay. If you're good at eyeballing foods and you're successful, you're losing weight, great. If you're not, then pull out the scale. You may have to take other measures to be successful. In anything that you do, there's a cost. For me, that was measuring out my food. And it's been very helpful because I have lost 19 pounds. And I'm very happy with that. When I go out on camping trips, I will not weigh myself because I do not want to focus on weight. I want to focus on enjoying myself and focus on living my ketogenic lifestyle. That's what's important to me. And also staying warm right now because I'm a little bit cold. So, I think I mentioned everything. Don't allow yourself to get hungry when you're smelling the food around the others that are cooking. And there are people out here cooking, and it smells wonderful. For me, sometimes I just want to eat because I smell it. I make sure that I am satisfied, and I think through whatever it is that I'm feeling before I put any food in my mouth. Because sometimes it's just out of habit. I smell food, I want to eat. Or I have to stop and say, are you hungry, Zelda? And if I'm not, then I put it down. If it's something I really, really want, I may taste. And I am totally different than I was prior to living ketogenically. I used to eat it just because I just wanted it, and I may have ate the whole thing. If there's something with carbohydrates that I want and I want to taste it, sometimes I may take a bite, but I will put that and log it in so that I keep track of everything that I eat. That way I can go back and look to see if I've gained weight or did not lose during that week. I can look back to see what happened. I don't drink a lot of water, but I do drink water. And I notice, I drink anywhere 4 to 6 cups a day, average. But when I don't drink as much water, I actually slow down my weight loss. But who knows? I don't know. It's just I keep track of everything. That way I can go back and look to see if I'm not losing, what did I do differently that week? And I usually can track it. So, just wanted to come to you on this beautiful spring, snowy day and say, stay healthy and keep eating keto. Bye.